Hi friends, this lesson is lesson 39. Our learning goal for today is, I can explain how addition and subtraction is related. You'll see that word there in red. The word is related. Go ahead and say related. Now, it's one thing to say the word, but what does related mean? Well, I like to explain it like this. When I think of related, I think of my family. This is my house. It's a blue house. I live in my house with my family. The people who are in my family are the people I'm related to. At my house, the people who live there, it's me, my son Miles, he likes to swim, and our dog Callie. The three of us are a family. We're all related. Now, if anyone's going to be staying at your house, it's probably going to be the people you're related to. And although we might go different places together, we might go to the park, and we might go to the mall, and we might go to the beach, when we come home at night, we're going to all stay together in our house because we're related, or we're a family. Numbers are the same way. They don't have a cute little blue house like I do. They live in something called a number bond. All the numbers that live in a number bond are all related. They might move around and do different things, but at the end of the day, when they're all in their number bond, all of those three numbers are related. In this case, 6 is the whole amount, and 1 and 5 are the parts. They're related. Now, what can we do with these related numbers in the number bond that have to do with addition and subtraction? Well, since the numbers 6, 1, and 5 are related, we can write some number sentences. The first one I can write is, I could say 5 plus 1 equals 6. And if I know that addition sentence, I could also say 1 plus 5 equals 6. Now I'm going to think about what subtraction sentences I know. Well, I know 6 minus 1 equals 5, because if I take the whole amount 6, and take away 1 part 5, or 1 part 1, it'll equal 5. And then that also means I know 6 minus 5 equals 1. All of those numbers are related, and you'll notice I didn't bring any new numbers. I only have 6, 1, and 5. That's going to make up all of my addition and number sentences. My subtractions one as well. Now, if we know about related numbers, we can write a ton of number sentences. So let's look at this number bond. If you'll see, one of the parts is missing. So the first number sentence I could write, I see that there is an 8, that's my whole amount. And I know one of the parts is 5, so I could say 8 minus 5 in order to find that other part equals 3. I might draw a picture to figure this out. I might use my magic counting sticks. For me, I'm going to count back 5 starting at 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's how I found my answer. I'm going to fill in my number bond. Uh-oh, I see a number bond, family. They're all in their home, which means all of those numbers are going to help me make the rest of my addition and subtraction sentences. Well, if I know 8 minus 5 equals 3, I could also say 8 minus 3 equals 5. I can just use the same numbers because they're all related. Now I can add my parts together to equal my whole amount to do my addition sentences. I'll take my parts and I'll add those together. I can say 5 plus 3 equals 8, and I can also say 3 plus 5 equals 8. Wow, knowing related facts and knowing that all the numbers in the number bond are related really helps me to make sure I can write my addition and subtraction number sentences. All right, let's look at this one. Oh, I see that 6 and 1 are the parts, but I don't know the whole amount. So I know you have to add the two parts together to get the whole amount. So I'm going to go ahead and say 6 plus 1 equals, you think about it right now, 6 plus 1 equals, if I have my magic counting sticks and I have 6, and I add one more, how many do I have, friends? That's right, I have 7. So 6 plus 1 equals 7. Let's go ahead and fill in our number bond. Perfect. Now, if I know 6 plus 1 equals 7, I can just add the parts in a different way, saying 1 plus 6 equals 7. I could also do subtraction, starting with my whole amount, minusing or taking away one of the parts. So I could say 7 minus 1 equals 6, and I could also say 7 minus 6 equals 1. Look at all those number sentences. Woo! All right, it's your turn. If I know 9 is the whole amount, and 2 is one of the parts, I want you to go ahead on your dry erase board right now. I want you to press pause, and I want you to go ahead and figure out what the other part is writing a number sentence. Okay? Go ahead, press pause, and then press play again once you know the answer. All right, good. So hopefully you've done 9 minus 2, and if I have 9 counting 6, and I take 2 away, I know that a 9 minus 2 equals 7. You can go ahead and fill in your number bond with the 7. Now I want you to go ahead and hit pause again in just a moment. I want you to see how many number sentences you can write. We're going to try to do one more subtraction one and then 2 addition ones. After you've written 3 number sentences, press play again and see if you got the answer right. All right, pause. Welcome back. Did you get 9 minus 7 equals 2 for your other subtraction problem? What about 2 plus 7 equals 9? Good job. And finally, we have 7 plus 2 equals 9. Look at, you did such a wonderful job doing all 4 number sentences. If you went in a different order than I did, that's okay. And if you messed up on something, this would be a good time to pause and go talk to the teacher. Or you could also talk to one of your math buddies. All right, now that we practice it with just the number bonds, let's do it with a word problem. This is a story about my friend Ken. Ken had 6 carrots. He ate 2 carrots at lunch. How many carrots did he have left? I'm going to go ahead and read it one more time. Ken had 6 carrots. He ate 2 carrots at lunch. How many carrots did he have left? I went ahead and I filled in my number bond. I know that number bonds are good tools to use when I'm trying to solve for our word problem. So I know he had 6 carrots altogether, so that's going to go at the top. I know he ate 2 at lunch, and I want to know how many are left over. What's the other part? I'm going to go ahead and write a subtraction sentence. 6 minus 2, if I use my counting 6, take away 2, I have 4 left over. I can go ahead and fill in my number bond. Good job, me, I'm rocking it. He had 4 carrots left over. Now, if I know all that good information about my friend Ken, and I have this good number sentence right there, 6 minus 2 equals 4, and this beautiful number bond family, I should be able to write 3 more number sentences. So I knew 6 minus 2 equals 4. I should be able to do another subtraction one. Oh, yep, I can. 6 minus 4 equals 2. 2 more addition ones where I add the parts. 2 plus 4 equals 6. And 4 plus 2 equals 6. And you know what? I bet a lot of you are thinking, Miss Arwood, I know even more number sentences. That's right, friend. We know some bonus sentences. What if we started with the whole amount and we wrote 6 is equal to both of the parts added together? What if we wrote 6 is equal to 2 plus 4? That's another number sentence we could write. And if I know 6 is equal to 2 plus 4, I can move those parts around, and I can also make 6 is equal to 4 plus 2. Oh my goodness, we're on fire. All right, we're almost done. Our learning goal was to say, I can explain how addition and subtraction is related. I want you to think of their house. Think of the number bond. That's what makes them related. We're going to try one, and this one you're going to be doing in your in your math journal. Okay, I'm going to read the problem. We're going to do part of it together, and then the rest you're going to do by yourself. So here we go. It says, Sagelin had 7 crayons. She gave some to her sister, and now she has 3 crayons. How many did she give to her sister? All right, in your math journal, I want you to go ahead and write the number bond with 7 because that's the whole amount of crayons she had, and then 3 as one of the parts because that's how many she gave to her sister. go ahead, pause the video, pause the video until while you draw that in there. Okay, click pause. All right, welcome back. All right, so you should have your number bond set up in your math journal just like I do. I'm going to read the problem to you again. It says, Sagelyn had 7 crayons. She gave some to her sister, and now she has 3 crayons. How many did she give to her sister? What I would like you to do is go ahead and find a subtraction problem that you could write to find this missing part. Go ahead and hit pause and write down a subtraction sentence you could write. If you need to draw a picture or use your magic counting sticks to find the other missing part, go ahead and do that now. Okay, click pause. Good job. So you should have written 7 minus 3 equals, and then use your counting sticks to figure out that equals, there's your number sentence, 4. 7 minus 3 equals 4. And then you should go ahead and fill in your number bond. Excellent job. Now, this is where the work comes in for you. If I know that Sagelyn had 7 crayons and she gave some to her sister and now she has 3 crayons, how many did she give to her sister? We figured out the missing piece was 4. What I want you to do is take our learning goal of explaining how addition and subtraction is related, and I want you to write as many number sentences as you can, either addition or subtraction or a mix of both, using the numbers 7, 3, and 4, all the ones that are in that number bond. I want you to do it in your math journal right next to that number bond and the number sentence we already have. You don't have to do that another one. You don't have to do 7 minus 3 equals 4. We already got that. I want you to do at least another subtraction one and maybe try to do 2 addition ones and then any other bonus ones you might think of. When you're all done, go ahead and seesaw it to your teacher. Good luck, friends.